blood is slow. Just give me a piece of sugar. Ooh. Y'all. Y'all. I gotta tell y'all what the. Bro. Bruh. Hold on. Bro. Like. Like, nah, bro. Wow. Just wow. I done ripped off all my. Some of my new lashes already. Dang. Hey, Kimberly. Kimberly. Girl. It be unbelievable. It be unbelievable the stuff that be going on in this damn apartment building. And soon beyond it. Okay? Now, first of all, let me just say this. I decided to videotape myself doing my mukbang instead of doing it live. So it can be a full video. So just know that that is done and being edited. But y'all, why are you breathing on my foot like that, making my foot hot, Mr. Pause? I gotta take a drink of water, y'all. I gotta tell y'all what just happened. Can you stop putting your mouth on my foot, please, sir? I feel like you want to bite me. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, so ciao. Oh my God. So this dude that's works across the street. Okay, I was in a relationship with him, but he cheated on me with this white girl, right? And so because I was fresh out, what's up, K-Mac? Because I was fresh out, I was like, fuck that. I went to the next, and the next happened to be Bruce. So when he cheated on me, Bruce had came out here, and Bruce took me in the store while he was on shift, and Bruce was like, don't talk to her no more. You don't text her, you don't call her, you don't fucking talk to her. Like, period. Right? So then the one at the store, he kept texting me like, so that's who you want to be with? Okay, Mac, I got you. So he kept texting me anyway, like, oh, that's who you want to be with? So you don't want to be with me no more? So why don't you just leave him and come back home? Because you know I'm who you want to be with. I'm the first one you've been with in years. Like, why would you just fuck this up like that and go be with somebody else? And like, I was telling him like, oh, well, this is my friend and I've been knowing him for this many years, that many years. And he was like, if y'all was meant to be together in that many years, y'all would have been together. Like, why are you leaving our relationship? Basically, you're abandoning our relationship to be with this nigga, right? Which is funny because then he abandoned my relationship with him to be with somebody else, and he keeps saying he not with somebody else, and I'm like, bitch, you're a liar. Anyway, but so y'all, so I end up, so the dude, the way that I found out that he was cheating on me is because I was searching his social media. Y'all know I'm a social media girl. And I went on his Facebook and I saw a name that kind of looked similar. It looked like, you know, like something was going on. I saw some comments, and you know, I'll be reading in between the lines on the comment tip. So I end up hitting the girl up and I'm like, hi, this is, you know, Wooty Whoop's girlfriend. I was just texting you. She like, girlfriend? How long you been his girlfriend? Da 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 da. And I felt from the tone of her messages that I hit the nail on the head. This was somebody he was fucking with. But not only was he fucking with her, y'all, they've been together for 14 years and have 4 children. Okay? Period. So that's how me and him end up breaking up. Then that's when I called Bruce. Right, K-Mac. That's when I called Bruce and was crying and shit. And Bruce came out here like, you don't hurt her. You don't call her, don't text her, you don't do nothing with her. And then all of a sudden me and Bruce was together, which was so stupid. But anyway. So child, I send 90 to the, so mind you, the whole time I'm with Bruce, this nigga, he works at the store across the street from where I live. I can walk out of my house and see him at the counter through the window. He can turn around and look and see me in my house, like at my place. If I step out the door, he can know. If he steps out the door, I can know, like, type of shit. He don't even have to step out the door. I can watch him from right here. You know what I mean? Like, I can open my window and just look down and see him at work. So, I'm so fucking tired. I'm sorry. I've been running back and forth because I gotta tell y'all what just happened, but I'm trying to give y'all the backstory. Girl. Oh my God. So he would be texting me like, oh, you on the porch with that nigga, you ruined my day, can you go in the house with that nigga? Damn. Like, that type of stuff. Because, like, Bruce was coming out here and visiting me, and we would be hanging out on the porch and stuff, and he would be like, can you go in the house with that nigga? Like, damn, you ruining my day. Like, stuff like that, right? Or he would, like, I would go in the store and he would, you know, like, kiss me over the counter or grab me. He kissed me, and I told Bruce he kissed me, and Bruce started socking holes, thank you, socking holes in his own walls and all this shit, crying and shit over this man kissing me, right? Type of shit. Like, that's it. It went that far, right? So anyway, girl, I send Nani across the street. He's not on shift, okay? He's not on shift right now. Well, he about to be in an hour. Excuse me. He's not on shift. So I send Nani across the street to get me a cup of ice. Because I'm like, damn, it's hot as fuck out here. I need some ice. It's like 109 or something. But it feel like it's 114. Like, for real. So I'm like, damn, I need some ice. Send Nani across the street to get me some ice. She come back like the white girl. The same white girl he cheated on me with. Okay. Questioned her about whether me and him is talking. So I'm like, what the fuck? You questioning my child about if I'm talking to a grown-ass man. Inappropriate. So I got up, put my shit on, and I went over there. And I'm like, yo, check this shit out. Don't ever in your life ask my child about my adult-ass personal life. Like, that's so inappropriate, blah, blah, blah. She saw how my demeanor was, so she was like, you know what? I'm going to give you that. You're right. You're right. Bad. I definitely questioned your child. I'm going to give you that. You're right. Because me and her before, our banter before was very much so like she was trying to act like she was about that life. You know what I mean? So I love the rain in Atlanta. Yeah, 109, nice and sunny. Not a drop in sight. Not a driplet in sight, K-Mac. Okay? So she like, hey, Lala. She like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. You got that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I calm down and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, are you talking to him? Like, what you trying to find out for? She like, yeah, I am talking to him. And we've been talking for a week and this and that. This is the funny part. She's the one who kind of hinted to him being with someone to me to make me look for, you know, on his social media. That same white girl is the same girl that was throwing little subliminals out there for me to kind of catch on, right? So it's funny for me to go across the street and hear her say, yeah, we are together. I said, oh, you are? Girl, y'all know me. Do. Pulled up his baby mama. Call. What the you thought was finna go on? Baby, when I tell you, because I've had extensive conversations with his baby mama. Hold on. Ooh, it's fucking hot. So I come back home. This is me and his baby mama. Wait. So anyway, I come back home, call his baby mama. I'm like, he doing it again, girl. She like, what happened? I'm like, oh, I was telling her he keep looking at my place from his window. We can see each other from where I stay. This is before. This is in May when I found out he was cheating on me. I said, he irritating the fuck out of me. He keep looking up here at me. I want to go sock his ass, but I'm going to stay in my lane. And then I said, okay, so then I said, Okay, he told me his grandmother came out here for the weekend. Was that true? She said, no, that's not. Shaking my head. I said, oh my OMFG. Wow, shaking my head. She said, wow, shaking my head. I said, he said his grandmother came out here and she wanted to buy him a TV for his living room. I told him I had a TV for him. That man got me messed up. She said, he don't got a living room. This is my house and everything is in my name. I said, SMMFH. Then I said, he had the nerve to tell me yesterday he don't want nobody else touching me. And his work schedule better be the only one I'm worried about. So he had the nerve to tell me yesterday he don't want nobody touching me. And his work schedule is the only one I better be worried about. But he has a whole woman, foul ass, right? She said, wow. So then we stopped talking that day. On May 5th, and this is when me and her kind of became more acquainted, like kind of like homegirls, low key, which is crazy, but yeah. She sent me a TikTok shop coupon, and I said thank you. I said I'm on TikTok, and then I sent her my link, and then I said I just joined a month or two ago. Then I called, and she said yes. So this is today. I called. She said yes. I said, girl, why whoop-de-whoop white little girlfriend gonna question my daughter about if him and I are still talking? I cussed her ass out. And I said, are you talking to him? And she said, I am. I said, he got 4 kids and a wife. He ain't going nowhere. He effing with the girl at the store that he worked with. I told her I was gonna tell you, shaking my head. And that's when this whole thing began. So she said, come tell him, she said, go tell her she can come pick him and his shit up right now. So I went back across the street. So I went back across there and I said, she said, mama said to tell you that you can come pick that nigga and all his shit up right now. Why the white girl try to act like she want to cry, like, oh my God, so he is living with her. Bitch, you knew that man was living with that woman when me and him broke up. That was 2 months ago. May, June, July, 3 months ago, August. Like, what the fuck? You knew damn well that man was living with his wife and his children. Like, why are you acting like you want to cry right now? She was like, I just respect you coming in here, and just, you have authority, and I just feel like he's taking advantage of me because, like, I don't have that type of, you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, no, this is why white women like you get played by black men, because y'all bitches be wanting to play dumb like you don't know what the fuck going on. And you know damn well that this man is sitting up here playing games with you. Then she gonna say, he acted like he didn't even have a relationship with you, but bitch, you know for a fact he did. You worked there. You watched all that shit go down. So you knew he was at my house. You watched us break up. So why are you sitting here acting like you fucking slow? Like, I don't get it. So then I got old text messages up in my other phone and show the bitch this nigga saying, is that what you really want? You really want him? No need to respond, but my day just fucked up. That's truly what you want? I didn't even fucking respond. I didn't even respond to the nigga. Down here, that's him. He called me. Damn it, this fucking green screen. Whatever's down here didn't deliver, as you can see by the red. It didn't deliver, and that's because he called the phone, and I said, my son is on the other line. I said, I'm on the phone with my son. Period. That's the only reason why I even text him back. Like, what the fuck? Not for nothing. Just literally like a few days, like 2-3 days ago, I called him and was like, why is this thing on the door at the Bam Bam Bam? He like, oh, this, that, and the other, whoop de whoop bam, right? So at the end of the day, it's not like, that's like, if I want him today, I can go get him today. What the fuck? Like, so for you to question my child and be like, are they talking? Bitch, if I wanted to fuck him, I could be fucking him right now. Girl, what's wrong with you? You good? Is you cool, bitch? Like, what the right? This is the same man I walk in the store and he grabbed me by my ass like I missed this thick shit. That's that girl. That ain't your man. I told her, I said, girl, whatever you doing with that man, it's not real. So count it all as fakeness. Do what you need to do and move around. I said, but when you see, girl, that dick so little. I said, when you see that girl, I got more dick on my cell phone than that man got in between his legs, girl. I know infants with bigger dicks than that. Like, girl, when you see that you ain't missing out on nothing, hit me back up, boo. Okay, let me know. So I come back home and she like, go give her my number. I'm like, damn. So I go back across there, get a girl her number or whatever. Come back. I see the bitch because, you know, I could see the store from where I live at. I see her outside kind of like crying and shit. I'm like, oh my fucking gosh. Let me go back over here and check on this girl. So I go back over there. And she like, I mean, I was just telling her because I just kind of busted in her. She was like, and like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you're angry. And I was just telling her that I don't want to go back and forth with you. Like, we came a long way from, you know, like from the first incident. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with you behind no nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. That's y'all's problem. That's not my, he fucking issue. Like, y'all, these women be wanting to fight and bicker about men when he ain't shit to begin with or end with. Like, you got it, sis. That's you. Go ahead, girl. She like, I don't even want to see him. He's about to come in on shift. I don't want to fucking see him. And then I'm like, just get the clock out. When he get in and relieve you, clock out and go home. Funny part is she moved in my apartment building. She moved right up in here. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I would never, first of all, date another man in this neighborhood. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I'm not even about to be in the entirety of Vegas. Like, ain't nobody worried about these niggas out here, bro. And the sad part about it is too, is that his baby mama, they have 4 fucking kids together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for her to keep having to go through that, and she was telling me that it's another girl. She's like, you think that the issue is you, and that you doing something because you know what I'm saying, you mess with him whenever he's at the store or whatever. She's like, but I know for a fact he don't spend no time with you. This is what she tell me. She telling the girl. She like, I know for a fact she don't spend no time with you. He don't spend no time with you because he always at home with the kids. She's like, I work and I know his schedule. He's at home with the kids and then he goes to work. The only time you see him is when he's at work. He spends his off days literally sitting on his game, playing his game all day. And he do, because I be on Twitch stalking his shit. I ain't gonna lie. I do. And he sure be sitting there playing his 2K and all that shit. He sure do. And then so the white girl was like, this is a different conversation. The white girl was like, I mean, he doesn't spend any time with me. You know, whenever he's at home, he doesn't pick up my calls. And, you know, and I'm like, shawty, what does that mean? Shouldn't that clue you in? Should that not clue you in? Like, slow person. And then you talking about you've been talking to him for 2 weeks. That man just reached over that counter and pecked me on my lips a week ago. What? Like, girl, stop playing. You really think you got something going and you really don't. Like, girl, no. So anyways, y'all, so I had such a good time last night. Oh, okay, you still out here. I was just about to say come back to Vegas because I finally got a place out here while you was gone. Yeah, where's the niggas at out here? Girl, these niggas out here something different, bro. They move a little bit different. But no, I'm finna move out of Vegas. I don't like it here. I don't like the entirety of Nevada. And I think it's very weird that like I can be walking around and just see somebody that I, you know what I'm saying, been to prison with, or see their family member that was in visitation and shit. I don't want to keep having that memory while I'm here. I'm already got to relive everything typing up these books. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I don't want to keep, you know, you got out. Look at you. I remember you from visitation. Yeah, when I was going to visit Miss Crystal. You remember Crystal? She's still in there. She'll be getting out in July. Like, okay. Hi. Nice to see you again. Free. So, yeah. And then my baby don't like living out here. No, my daughter don't like it here. She no, hell no. Oh my god, I wish I could show y'all this badass cat. Anyway, so girls, so I had to come back to the house. So this nigga finna come back on shift in an hour, and I already know he finna call me with that bullshit. He finna call himself trying to be mad at me and get his dumb ass cussed out, because I will go to that store and curse him out. Because you decided to be this type of man. The worst part is this, his wife, because I'm calling her his wife because they've been together for 14 years, okay? They have 4 children. That is your wife, period. There's no other way to cut that, okay? His wife, mother, just passed away on July 11th. This white girl is saying that they've been talking for 2 weeks. But she like, he don't talk to me. He don't answer my calls. I mean, you know, I've been cutting people off for him, you know, thinking that we're going to get serious. And I'm like, you slow. Something wrong with you, girl. Something wrong. You're slow. It's the slowism for me. Okay. But his baby mama's mother just passed away on July 11th. You call yourself getting with this girl 2 weeks after July 11th. Oh, that's what I was saying. This white girl, she just found out. Okay, I had texted him one day, right? And I was like, something, and he was like, what you doing? Like, he started talking to me like as if we were still talking, like talking, like trying to fuck with each other. And I was like, do you know who this is? And he was like, oh, my bad. I thought you was my ex. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, nigga. I'm like, this is Diamond. I'm not your ex. Like, the fuck is you talking about? So then he was like, oh, my bad. Y'all got similar phone numbers or whatever, and I unstored you when we stopped talking, whatever. It don't matter because you never was stored. Okay? I got a saying for you. Just because we talking don't mean your number is stored. It's kind of like church. It's your choice to be saved. Okay? You got to act right to be saved. Okay? Something like church. Just saying. So, I know for a fact he talking to his ex. And his baby mama said another girl just called her and was like, excuse me, why are you posting my man on your social media? Mind you, this is a man she's been with for 14 years. Talking about, why are you posting my man on your social media? You approaching a woman that this man been with for 14 years because he's a liar who don't protect his queen. That's a whole fucking issue with me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like her, but she ain't got near tooth. She said she's just gonna be gay. She said she's just gonna go right back to being gay. She not even finna worry about him. She just gonna be a gay lady. She said she don't even want to deal with men no more after him. I said, and oop. Xavier then came over here and changed my motherfucking passcode to my phone and everything. Now, see, if I didn't know him like that, I wouldn't be able to get in my own phone. He changed it to a pattern. Look at this. He changed my phone to a whole pattern. These niggas be doing too much. Child, anyway. With that being said, though, this building is a mess. The dog that I was telling y'all about the man that's always like halfway naked with his jeans hanging down off of his hips and stuff. Girl, his dog then, remember his dog bit the 9-year-old in the face? And then one day I had to go to a little restaurant somewhere nearby because all my neighbors was outside acting a fool. Remember I was telling y'all that? I came home and I had to turn around and do an about face and just go because the devil wasn't finna get me that day. Because that day, his dog had attacked another dog and had the dog in such a grip that the whole apartment building was arguing about it, and they was doing all this, all that. His dog is a pit bull. Well, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. There's an 80-something-year-old lady that live here. She like 70, 80. And she's on drugs, I think. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, it seems like she is, but I don't know. Can't say that for a fact. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. She had her door open, right? And then the next thing you know, his pit bull walks into her house, and attacks her little Pekingese. So she has a very small little Pekingese. And his pit bull walked into her house and attacked her Pekingese. And so now the building is, girl, it's a mess over here. It is a mess over here. When I tell y'all that it's going down in a way that I'm in the house and stay in the house nowadays, I don't go around outside. Also, I walked outside and it was about 10 people with notices on their door that they ain't paid rent in 3 months, 4 months. You mean to tell me I could have been saving money? And y'all just walking around like it's just cool? Ain't nobody tell me we wasn't paying the rent. Damn. I missed out on months of being able to get my damn nails done. Ain't this about a... But girl, it's a mess out here. For real mess. Anyway, I just want to tell y'all what was currently going on. For real, pretty passion, because I could have been saving up. The hell? Like, bruv. Like, what the... You know what I mean? I'm over here busting my hump. My lovely lady humps. To pay this rent. Meanwhile, they ain't even paying their damn rent. That's crazy as hell. Right. I definitely missed the memo. Like, what the fuck? Y'all didn't tell me? Like, what the fuck? But anyways, y'all. Okay, tonight, mukbang video. Hope you guys enjoy it. My situation is not ideal over here. So... you know, my background ain't all of that type of ish. But I'm going to put it together the best that I can for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to do another video though before the mukbang. Oh, it's 4:21 already? Ooh, I'm probably not. But there's a specific issue that I wanted to talk about. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it today because, yeah. No. If you guys want to watch any of my old videos, I'm uploading every day to Truh Talks on Rumble. So TruhTalks. I'm uploading all of my videos that are no longer available here on YouTube. Ouch. So if you guys want to watch my old videos and see like kind of like where I came from and how I got to this point, those are being uploaded daily on Rumble. Shout out to my Patreons. We just did Portia Williams's book. We're on book read number 5, so I'm finna post number 5 right now. After that, I think Common wrote a book, but I kind of want to hit that one. Is, you know what I mean? I don't know. I need you guys to let me know what book I need to read. Hit me up in my DMs on IG. It's Truh Diamond on IG. Let me know what books do I need to read. Where are the spots to go? I don't know, girl. Don't ask me. I've been in prison out here. I don't know where to go. Only place I ever went to was Circus with my little girl. I go to Olive Garden, all the regular stuff, but I don't know nothing about, girl, I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask, for real, about when it comes to Nevada. If you ask me something about California or Atlanta, that'll be different. But Nevada, I don't like it here. Straight up, I don't like it here. My parole officer was like, you literally have days. I'm like, I know. I'm trying to thug this out. A book called Cassie about Cassie? Let me look that up. Is that about Cassie Ventura? Yeah, I was locked up. So I'm writing a book about that. Is that about a paranormal? Lil Red, it says, so it's a book called Cassie, right? What is it called? Because this is telling me that Cassie is a book about paranormal mysteries. Oh, okay. Um, Let me see. Cassie Ventura book. Cassie by Mark Howard. Okay. So I see, get the inside scoop on Cassie Ventura's remarkable journey from Bad Boy Records protege to established artist. That book, and I don't, let me see. Cassie by Mark Howard. Cassie, victim or co-conspirator. The story of Dave ebook. Howard's memoir. In Howard's memoir, Cassie is not a tabloid expose, but a raw and emotional layered portrait of a secret life lived at the intersection of desire, power, and... Okay. Okay, Little Red. Is it Clayton Howard? Yep, it is. It's Clayton H. Yes, it's Clayton H. Yep. Okay. Yep, you did that. You did that. I got you. So I'll read Cassie, this Cassie book, Victim or Co-Conspirator, next on my Patreon. So we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll be a real good one. So that's what we're gonna do. Um so right after we finish this Portia book, I do still have Taraji P. Henson's book, Common's book, and a bunch of like random different books that's not celebrity based that I want to post as well. So yeah, just make sure you guys are keeping up with my Patreon. I wish they had a better way for us to organize Patreon, instead of just throwing videos out there, but right now it is what it is. When I leave here, I'll be sharing a lot more of my life on my life journey tier. Totally different videos than it was gonna be here on YouTube. But also this is gonna change as well. I want to show y'all some positive stuff. That's why I didn't want to get drug into too deep into that mess that was going on with that drunk lady. I don't want to get drug. I don't want my channel being full of just trash like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to let her drag me down like that. Some people weren't raised right, and some people don't care about being right or having any type of class or couth or anything about themselves. Some people just are like that, and you can't control other people's words or other people's actions. You can only control yourself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's not what I want my channel to be about. Yeah, I'm not ever saying we're not gonna get a little messy. Obviously, you know what I mean. I have different parts of myself that come out at different times. We're gonna do commentary. It doesn't matter. You know, if a person wants to fly off the handle and make themselves look like a dumbass over some simple commentary, that's on them. I don't know for what reason she might have thought that made her look good. She looks horrible. That made her look horrible, and it made me feel in control of myself. I felt empowered, like, okay, I have good control of myself. I don't live my life like that. She's out of control. She don't have control of her drinking, of her cursing, her emotions, the way that she reacts. It's all raggedy. She has no control over herself. And so I'm just, it made me grateful that I'm like, oh, thank God this lady is not in my, she's one of those people that I wish I'd never met her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I never even gave her any time, because for her to have that type of huge reaction and say all the stuff she did, it lets me know, like, it would never be the type of soul or spirited person that I ever want to even cross paths with. You know what I'm saying? Like, your spirit is dark and disgusting, like, period. So at the end of the day, you know, that is what it is. But I also learned a lot from that, you know, just to be careful with whom I share my interpersonal, because I share some personal business with you guys, right? Like, obviously you guys are my audience. I like talking to y'all about my stuff, but I don't share my personal life here on YouTube. Like there are things that go on that nobody knows about. You know what I mean? Or you won't find out until years later. So, um, so there were just things that I should never have shared my personal time with her and trusted her, because she can't be trusted. Now if I decided to shoot back and say certain things, there's a lot of things that I can say, a lot of things that I could say back, but then that would put me on her level, and she's like down here and I'm up here, and I know she don't understand that. But if you go back and look at the behavior, it's very easy to understand. I don't want to get my channel dragged down into all of that and drug through all of that crap with somebody that can't even break 5K subs and been on the internet for years. You've been on here for years. There's no reason, and you got 9 people at the most, 10, 15 people, you know what I mean, watching you. I'm not worried about you. You need some mental help. I'm not going to worry about you. So I wanted to put right, K-Mac. So I put those things on. I put those videos on membership tier. We are still going to do our commentary on that. So we were speaking about you on AT2 channel last night. This is what Lala Dash is saying. We were speaking about you on AT2 channel last night, although he didn't get into exactly what is going on. But yeah, he was trying to find your channel, and I came to the rescue. Actually, I did see, somebody did send me a clip of that. I did see that. He was just basically saying that the drunk lady, that she tried to go there, like she tried to trigger me, and she said some really disgusting stuff. And that he likes the new me because I didn't stoop down to that low of a level. Like I didn't even indulge in it. I got back. My shot back was to get on the internet and say, now what could I have possibly? Because what happened was, I made a video about AT2. Video wasn't even about her. Video was about AT2. She's a narcissist. She want to think everything is about her. So the video was about AT2. I don't talk to the lady no more. She got a couple of mental issues going on. She actually stopped talking to me, which was fine by me, because like I said, I could say a lot of things, a whole lot of things about mental health, helping keep her, her mentally stable, constantly having to talk her off of the ledge, her issues with her son, her issues with her mom, her issues with her sister, her fiance not wanting her having a fake ring. I could go on and on and on. And especially what happened to me while I was at her home, what she decided to do while she was intoxicated. I could say a lot of stuff that I if I wanted to go there, you know what I'm saying? But my video was about AT2 and Not, and I was talking about how, I don't talk to her no more. I don't have to be friendly to you on the internet. But I didn't say anything at all that ever led for her to say all the things that she did. I mean, she just went completely, she's just out of control. She just doesn't have a good character. She's not a good character. So she went totally out of control off of me saying a little bit to nothing, literally. And then she thought it was cute and was laughing and ha ha ha, he ha ha. And literally people in her chat, if you go back, well, you can't go back, but the chat was not supporting it like that. The chat was not, they was making their comments like, well, at least now, you needed to know, right? That like sensible stuff. She was the only one who was going completely out of control, like she lost her mind. So you handled yourself well. Thank you so much. Absolutely a narcissist. And the only thing that I pointed out was that she wanted me to, this is the things that I said she wanted me to beef with people who she first she wanted me to be friends with them. And she said it herself. She said Tata falling out with AT2 before she went to prison. Exactly, but you kept telling me that he that he was saying hi and that he was checking in on me and stuff like that. So you want us to be friends. So now we become friends, and then y'all fall out again. Now you want me to fall out with him again with you. I'm not your puppet. You're not going to keep puppeting me into, oh, I'm friends with AT2. Now I'm not. Now I am. Now I'm not. And if she takes the time in her drunken stupor to kind of understand that I'm an adult woman who has adult children. I'm not your puppet. You don't get to puppet me like that. And that's basically, and I didn't even say that at the time. I just said she was the one who, wanted us to be cool. Now we're cool. And now she got a problem with me being cool with him, which is nuts in itself. Right. So then I also said, um, that I heard, and this is me saying from what I was told. I never said that I knew for a fact or anything. I said from what I was told, she was getting people locked up and filing these frivolous, harassing the system about stuff on YouTube. And I think that it's pathetic to keep going back and forth with somebody, with every single person that you're supposed to be in cool with. Now it's you going back and forth with everybody. And I think that is pathetic. Those are the things that I said. I also said that she stopped talking to me because I kept being cool, with AT2, and soon after Tenneke was in my chat. Those are the only things that I said. This woman got up on this internet and this, that, and all this other stupid stuff that, of course, I didn't listen to the majority of it. I was kind of told, given a summary of what was said. I do have the download. It is in my phone just in case anything legal needs to go on. I also put the videos that I made on the membership tier. You guys are welcome to hit the membership tier. I think it's like $3.99, and go listen to those videos and watch how my words did nowhere near constituted for her to do all that. Nowhere near it. Like, this lady mentally ill, for real. Then gonna say she had a conversation with my dad. Girl, my father told me to stop talking to you and thought you was gay, which we not gonna speak on that. And if I'm frumpy and you wanted to do what when I was at your house, but I'm so frumpy, I must be beautiful and frumpy. That's period. Cause everybody want a piece of this, including who? So please don't go there. Like, you want to make people do and say stuff that and go places that they don't want to go. You sitting up calling me names and doing all this. I never called you one thing. I never said anything about your behind the scenes, because she put everything on the internet. If I put everything on the internet, baby, you'd be embarrassed. So be quiet. Like, why you doing all that? I don't understand. She went entirely too far, and then she thought it was cute, and then started. Somebody said she was posting stuff on her wall, but you getting like 2-3 likes. Like, girl, you would never. She talking about, somebody said I was using that argument for numbers. Bitch, first of all, I would never need to use you for numbers because you don't have any. Are you serious? You don't have no numbers. I can post a picture of my elbow and get more likes on it than your fucking posts. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Hey, Sam, I am. Like, just because my numbers are down right now in this very moment, you think that that's something? You think they're gonna stay like that? I'm me. Even if this channel went down, I'm still finna pop up. I'm still gonna pop up and pop off, baby. I'm me. My anointing don't come from you. Who you thought you was? You thought you was really hitting shit like that? You're delusional. So that's, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want my channel being bought down by stuff like that. So that's the reason why I made sure, like K-Mac said, I handled myself well. Exactly, Lala. I handled that's why everybody is texting me in my DM saying, you ate that. You ate that. You made her look crazy. She looks like a nutcase. That woman is this, that, and the other. You ate all this stuff that people are saying because you did all that and you thought it was cute. You're an older woman. That's not cute on you, my love. Is you cool? That's not okay for you to do at your age, let alone on the internet like that, doing all that. You look so stupid. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be doing more positive content. Of course, like I said, we're going to get into the shits. Y'all see what happens in my normal life. So, we're going to have our moments, you know what I mean? But I have other aspects of me that I want to show. I have other things that I want to fucking do. And it don't involve nobody with their mental illnesses trying to drip their mental illnesses onto my channel. That's not finna happen. But yeah, shout out to AT2. I appreciate that shout out. And I appreciate all of y'all who came and got in my DMs and was like congratulating me for my response and my control, my self-control, and my growth. I truly do appreciate that very much. And AT2, he did make a video saying that he likes the new talks. I talked to him behind the scenes about something that happened to me while I was in her home that I have been kind of protecting her from and not saying anything about it. And I kind of like just moved on from it and tried to continue to be normal about it. But it's always bothered me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said, man, you know, like if it was a grown man, things would have been different. But just because you're a woman doesn't mean that that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but anyway, I was talking to AT2 about it, and I'm like, should I vocalize this and tell this story? Because she tried to really come for me, like, bitch, and all this other stuff. I never called that lady not one name. And if I've ever said bitch to her, it was like, bitch, girl, like, girl. It was never like trying to spitefully be like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and you got me fucked up and all that other stuff. Like, the lady mentally ill, bro. Um, Yeah, that had my ear perked up when he got on you, but I was glad he spoke positivity. Absolutely. So I had talked to AT2 in the DMs, like he said last night on his video. He said he didn't talk me off the ledge, but he kind of talked to me about the situation. I'm never going to let no person like that put me on no ledge again in my life. Like, I've already been there, done that, been through too much to let anybody like that control my moves, and puppet me. Like I said, nobody's gonna puppet me into doing anything, even if they try to do it through their anger or through their, you know what I mean, try to get me to respond or that's not happening. Like, you know what I mean? So um my whole thing is AT2 told me like, you know, just, you know what I mean, her channel dead anyway, let that shit die. Like, this motherfucker don't got, she ain't got shit going on. Motherfucker got 15 people in the chat. It, nigga, move around. Like, the delusion is real. So I won't be filling up my channel with no stuff like that. If I have something that I need to say, I'll say it and move on. But I did go ahead and my response, and I was looking at my response yesterday. I'm like, damn, I really grew up. Ain't that crazy when you grow up older than a 50-year-old, 50 something? Hey, mama's girl. Oh, you changed your name? Um, and so, yeah, I was like, damn, my ass really grew up. Because I was watching my own responses, and I was just like, dang, I'm very mature. Very mature nowadays. Like, the maturity is very evident on me. And I appreciate myself for that. I'm proud of myself for that. We ain't filling up this channel with that type of trash. And I was saying this about certain people. You go down their content, and all you see is them constantly just trash, 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 trash. And it's just like, damn, that's why ain't nobody watching your shit. Look at you. Your character, the thought process, the videos that you put out, it all matters. All of that matters. Hey, AT2. All of that stuff matters. And it becomes a collection of content. Your content is not just one video that you put out. It becomes a collection of content, kind of like a catalog for a singer. You know what I'm saying? So when I go on somebody's channel and I start seeing a whole bunch of just trash, 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 all they doing is talking about people, dragging people. I'm not finna watch you. I'm not finna watch you. Your content is not funny. Okay, and thought it was funny, was giggling and be giggling and laughing throughout the whole video and slamming on stuff. I don't want to listen to that. It's trash and it's junk. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I was used. A lot of people was in my DMs telling me, oh, you got used. You got used. She wanted to be able to say your name, and you know what I'm saying? After this pay her dust, she's too old for the shenanigans and not worth the time. That's a fact. But I'm very, and I'm only addressing it because of the DMs and stuff. You know, I'm very aware that I got used. I knew that I was being used when I got used. I kind of let that go on, and that's my fault, you know. But you guys have to remember, I am Toxic Diamond, and I do understand that. I understand that, and I understand what that comes with, and it comes with people that might try to use you for their content or to build a channel. Because I know I was made aware that there was a secondary channel that was built off of me and my interviews and stuff, and went up to 1,000 subscribers from like sitting on 200 for a couple of years. And then all of a sudden, I started speaking from prison, and the channel went up over 1,000 subscribers and was monetized. I remember her telling me that her second channel got monetized. So I understand. I get it. And it's okay. God bless. You know what I mean? It's all good. All good. All right. Anyway, I love y'all. Love you, AT too. Boom boom. Boom boom. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey. Bum 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 bum. My kids are texting in the group chat. Yeah, hit those diamonds. Where my diamonds been? Y'all ain't been throwing me no diamonds, no blue hearts. What's going on? Mama's girl hit the quan. Hit the quan. Okay? Let me tell y'all, y'all throw them diamonds in my chat. When you see me, you throw diamonds at me. Okay? I'm just saying. And my VIPT have been missing. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? Mm-hmm. VIPT ain't been on up in here. Get them diamonds in that chat. When you see me, you throw me diamonds up in here. Okay? Let me know. And then plus two, yes, thank you, K-Mac. So it also, if you guys would like to mod for me, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you wanna mod on my time. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Let me go. I'll be back.